Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Van Basten! An early chance, their first of the game.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van Basten, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Van Basten. Now there's a fine ball. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Pelé. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Van Basten. Owen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backsticks.
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's being urged to shoot. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Owen. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Pelé! Odo goes direct. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Back when it goes. Rui Costa. And this is Pelé. He is decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And this is Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Batistuta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Bayer claims it without any fuss. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Owen. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rudiger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Batistuta. Saliba cuts it out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he get on the end of this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Shoots! That's another chance! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Pele has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Giuliano Belletti.
It's Van Basten! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Van Basten. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shot chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Hazard. Belletti. Now it's Van Basten. He won't be happy with that one. That's a throw. Alonso. Half an hour played now. He's on it. Can he get away? Great ball. Best! And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Van Basten.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. And here's Van Basten. Applies the finish! Bale. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. And Messi! And there's the end of the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. And he's well positioned here. Xavi Alonso to Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He is through here. Now the ball in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Xavi Alonso. 60 minutes played. Bale. He has found the way through. Throw in. There's the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's been slipped through. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Messi. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Skims one in. That's a decent clearance. Makaleli. Best. He's onside. Oh, that's neat. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Oh, what a mistake! Van der Ven has got himself a free kick. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's there to retrieve it. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Strong running down that left flank. Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Xavi Alonso, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be...
It's fallen! Goal! Inter! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header! No, not the best of headers. Plays a sharp little ball here. Otto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dembele! Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Short changes him with that pass. It's Asa! Chance to deliver. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Lampard. Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Otto. And here's Van Basten. That pass has been well intercepted. And That has been knocked clear. He's in a great position here. Now it's Van Basten. He has a look up. Plenty to aim at here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bale. And here's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency.
He's gone for goal! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played out wide. Messi goes for the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Pedri. Cruyff. Looking to play him in.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Darwin. Foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. And he's cut it out. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Very much into the last knockings. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this an opportunity to pull level. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Messi claiming the man of the match. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and heart.
Inzaghi! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Olise is onto it in a flash. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot! That's good running with the ball. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi. Bale. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona have taken... Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Inzaghi. Oh, cracking ball. Bale.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He won't be happy with that one. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So it's roll! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. He gets big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Hit into the middle. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That's a decent clearance. Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Cross needs to be rises! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Raul. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Darwin. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Inzaghi. 5 minutes to add.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not the most accurate pass. And we're done. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts?